So it's been about 2 months to the last one is, but the search of the worst has returned. Again. This time, search of the worst. Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus. Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus is the worst thing in the history of anything ever. This is possibly the worst attempt at a monster on monster movie I've ever seen. It's literally the worst. Like, it just tries to it's like imagine Godzilla vs Kong like a million times downgraded and the budget's just 10 quid. Like, it's just a joke. And they actually take it full on seriously, even though it's CGI fucking dreadful, Maya, you fucking wanky shit. So, but it isn't surprising when you realise the director of the movie also directed the fucking 2 and 3 headed shark attack movies, which are fucking shit. Not as shit as the 6-headed shark attack one, which I had on a couple of years ago. It was actually on TV as well. Search up that movie, it's terrible. And I'm not even getting into the Mega Shark verse, whatever you would call this load of fucking bollocks disgrace. I mean, there's literally loads of them. There is loads of these movies. Now, I mean, for God's sake, there's like, I'll just throw some on screen if I can be bothered later. It's like, I'll try to explain the plot of this, but there isn't any. It's literally just a massive CGI shark versus a CGI crocodile. Yeah, that's it. That's literally the whole movie. I mean, at least the CGI in fucking Godzilla vs Kong obviously looks good. And I know the budget's like mega high compared to this, but Jesus, that wasn't supposed to be a pun for Mega Shark, by the way. And that's going to the shit. It opens with a terrible title card, which has been clearly shot while they were flying over it with a helicopter. It's literally, they didn't even, I mean, for Christ's sake. Then we get some establishing shots of where I presume the fight is going to be going down, where the actors' names are being shown. I mean, again, just honest to God. We find out that is in the Dominican Republic of Congo. And then it cuts to a cave where people are missing. I mean, fucking mining. Some guy finds a tooth of the shark and gives it to a random man named Mr. Ross, but he chucks it away because he thinks it's utter rubbish. Then the worst shot in history occurs to represent the cave beginning to fall. It is it's laughable. It really is laughable. It is the worst shot you've ever seen in anything ever. It's fucking dreadful. I mean, fucking no. I've not... Some of the movies on this list we've seen, but for God's sake, this has got to be the worst scene in a movie I've ever seen. I mean, fucks. That is one of the worst camera shots I've ever seen. Then out of nowhere, the white guy gets ate by a crocodile thing, which apparently has been there the whole time. It looks like SCP-682. Search that up if you don't know what it is. But literally, it's just comes out of nowhere. It literally comes out of nowhere. It wasn't there. It fucking wasn't there. I mean, you're telling me this just sucks. You're telling me the mine in a cave, and then I mean, it's not like it's like fucking just fell down and it's revealed the monster, the crocodile. No, apparently it's always been there the whole time while they were mining. It's not like a portion of it's fell. Unless that's up for debate, because we don't see it, so you could just imagine that it has. But for fuck's sake. And just next scene, and oh my fucking God, that's got to be some of the worst. That is the worst CGI I've ever seen. I mean, just fuck off. That is dreadful. 3 minutes in, and I'm already done with this fucking shit. I'm not even going to mention how fucking comically bad the blood splatter was. Honestly. Then it cuts us around a military ship in the Atlantic Ocean. There's a shark in the tank in the ship. The shark breaks a bit of the glass. Then they talk about random shit, heat projections, and how there's going to be a massive shark. They believe it's dead, which obviously it isn't, or the movie wouldn't happen. It has like an hour and a half runtime. And the movie wouldn't exist if it was dead. Nothing happens for a while, then the mega shark appears and causes the ship to rock. I mean, just look how bad it looks. The shark literally just falls into the water. It's not even like it jumped over. It literally just looks like it's been thrown over there. That is terrible. That is fucking terrible. Ah. Also, look at this scene. The ship is fucking. The ship is on ain't even fucking moving. Fucking hell. I mean, were they even trying while creating this? For God's sake, it's just dreadful. It is just bloody awful. I mean, for Christ's sake, next scene. And then we get random military scenes about a guy in a helicopter flying about the place. And conveniently, the fucking crocodile from earlier in the movie is now on top of a football stadium. I mean, a rugby stadium, whatever. And he's just there in the flesh, flying about the place. And then he sees the helicopter and attack. It's just dreadful. It keeps getting worse. Literally. We get some random more establishing shots about characters that are going to die in 2 minutes and then they're already dead. Literally, I'm not making this up. There was literally a scene where there was literally just introduced a couple of characters in a building. They were talking for a couple of minutes and then they literally just got eaten by the crocodile. Obviously, the CGI was dreadful, but they got ate by the crocodile. I'm not even joking. This movie is fucking wank. I mean, and then it moves on, and then the crocodile finally decides to make its way to the ocean. Well, the humans actually decided to basically lure it to the ocean with a bit of bait, which is the helicopter. They literally just use the helicopter as bait to get it in the ocean to fight the massive mega shark. You know, because they've got to try and make it so they can have a battle of titans and try and make them kill each other type thing. So then, yeah, they basically lure it to the ocean, and then the fucking mega shark attacks it, and then the crocodile has the advantage, and it's just terrible. And somehow the mega shark can travel on water. By the way, on land. It can travel on land. By the way, I don't know how. Is it supposed to be like water based? Because it's a shark and surely it's going to die. Nope, it's still there, fucking crawling about the place like a little wanker it is. What's that? And then it all goes down to Helen Hancock because basically they're literally just talking about each other the place and destroying loads of buildings. I mean, the property damage is unreal here. I know there's two massive fucking CGI monsters on him, and Jesus Christ, watching the fucking scaffolding you cunt. Either way. And then the fucking. Tell me why it goes on for 24 whole minutes. 24 minutes of two CGI monsters fighting. I'll let you off if it's Godzilla vs. Kong level CGI, but fucking hell. It's just dreadful CGI scenes. And it's not even like the fight scenes. I mean, I don't know how creative you... There's like loads of ways you can get creative with a shark taking on a fucking massive crocodile thing. And they're just lazy. The fighting is even fucking creative. It's just basic fucking tail slashes and fucking grabbing of the neck. And I mean, I know like it's not really that good of a matchup as shark taking on a crocodile. What are they gonna do? They've got no arms. They can't just start fucking whacking, punching each other. Can they? How are they gonna punch each other with the fucking shark's fin just going? The shark's fin is just gonna start going, and then the tail match. I don't know. Otherwise, surely they could come up with something better than this. And then finally, at last, the shark fucking gets a good dig and basically rips the fucking crocodile's head off. So thank God. And then just like in the Godzilla movie, it sods off back into the. It literally sods off back into the ocean. I'm not joking. The CGI is terrible. You can see where it cuts off. Also, not to mention the helicopter crashed and died. Just forgot about that. The helicopter just crashed and died, and everyone in it except for one black bloke from earlier in the movie died. Oh yeah, there was a water portion of the fight, by the way. It was dreadful. It was worse than earlier where the shark looked like it got thrown. It was literally terrible. It was literally awful. This is possibly the worst fucking movie I've ever seen. So yeah, that's it. Done with it. Never to come back to this again, or this movie. Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus. It's the worst. Not the worst, because I don't think it's the worst yet. I don't know. It might be after we stack it up with the rest. But yeah, honestly, let's just go. Let's just stack it up with the rest. Also, I'm just doing it straight now. You'll see it in a second. So yeah, let's see how it stacks in with the rest. Here's the list. Yeah, and yep, there it is. It's like sixth. Definitely not the worst, but it's not nowhere near the best. Yeah. Let's see what else. What's next? What's next? You've got to be kidding me. So the birds is next. So basically, we've got a worse version of Birdemic or a better version. See ya, that's it, boy.